In a world where strength decides survival, there exists a power that bends even the fiercest of vampires to one's will. A power that doesn't just manipulate blood, it dominates it. This is the tale of absolute blood control, a terrifying ability once lost in time, now awakened within Quinn Talon, the new Vampire King. It didn't start with Quinn. Long before his time, in the era of the original vampires, absolute blood control was wielded by a being feared across all bloodlines, a progenitor, one of the originals, a monarch of chaos. This ability was not taught nor passed down like a family heirloom. It was a bloodline privilege, accessible only to those whose connection with blood went beyond physical form, to the very essence of existence. Bayit, this power allows the user not just to control their own blood, but the blood of others, allies, enemies, beasts, even the dead. They could harden it into weapons, pull it from the wounds of others, freeze it mid-air, boil it, or force it back inside a body like a curse. But after the fall of the ancient king, that power vanished, hidden, sealed, forgotten, until Quinn, a former human, a turned vampire, and now something much more, unknowingly walked the same path. When Quinn inherited the legacy of the original Vampire King, through trials, through pain, and through awakening the dormant power sleeping within his very blood, he unlocked what none before him could: absolute blood control. At first, it came in flashes, moments when the blood around him moved unnaturally, but over time, as Quinn's body grew stronger, as his blood evolved beyond vampire, celestial, and demon, the power matured. Quinn didn't just use blood, he commanded it. He could sense the flow of blood through an enemy's veins. With a single thought, he could stop it or tear it from their body. He could forge weapons mid-battle from the blood of his fallen enemies. He could create spears, whips, blades, limited only by his imagination and the blood available around him. And when facing vampires, this power was even more terrifying, for their own strength became their weakness. But perhaps the most fearsome demonstration of absolute blood control came during Quinn's battle with the Blood Dragon, a monstrous creature corrupted by thousands of blood sacrifices, created to kill kings and gods alike. The creature roared across the battlefield, its skin nearly impenetrable, wings slicing through the sky, blood magic surging in waves. It had already taken down several vampire leaders. And then, Quinn stepped forward. He didn't rush in blindly. He simply raised his hand. The battlefield, soaked in blood, began to tremble. Droplets in the air froze, glowing red. Blood beneath the ground ripped free, twisting and rising like snakes. The dragon charged, its jaws wide open, but Quinn was calm. With a flick of his fingers, every drop around him turned into needles, thousands of them. Then came the command, "Pierce." Like a storm of crimson, the blood spears shot forward, bypassing scales, bypassing armor, and drilled into the creature from every angle. It screamed, but it couldn't escape, because Quinn didn't just attack the outside. He reached inside. He found the creature's heart, still pulsing, still struggling, and with a single, crushing gesture, he closed his fist. The blood within the dragon's heart exploded from the inside. The beast fell. Silence followed. This was not magic, not sorcery, not brute strength. This was absolute blood control, the power of a true ruler of blood. And with Quinn as its master, the world would never forget who holds the throne.
If you want to hear more stories from my vampire system, the rise of Quinn, his battles, powers, and the legends that follow him, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Because the blood never stops flowing, and the story isn't over yet.